Hey there, my name's Paul Barbie. Look, I've been in small business for almost 32 years. I actually started my first business when I was 14 years old. And things haven't always gone smooth for me, and I've learned a lot of lessons along the way. Anyway, what I want to talk about here is the actual RTMS software package. Now this is basically the accumulation of all my years as a software developer and also working in small businesses as a business manager, general manager, and a business development manager. And I've taken all of those things and I've actually combined them into a really simple interface. And I want to take you through how the system actually works and helps small businesses grow, as well as how it helps businesses who have services to actually set those services up as a template, scale them, and launch them into the wider community via the cloud-based platform. So look, I'll take you for a quick run through on the software. So this is the login view for the actual RTMS software. So you can see www.rtmsapp.com. You're quite welcome to jump over there and sign up. You'll get a 30-day free trial. You'll also end up getting an email with some videos on how to actually use the system. But look, let's have a quick look on how it can actually help you. Now on the first login, you come to a dashboard. Now the idea of this is you can actually have a quick overview on how the different areas in your business are set up. And part of the RTMS package lets you break your business up into different strategic areas. And you can see here we've got marketing, production, finance, executive, support, administration, and the Free the Thinkers program. So I've actually set that up as its own strategic business unit. Now the whole idea between the RTMS system is to keep your people on track doing what they need to do when they need to do it, and to give you a way to actually follow up and check on how they're doing. So one of the first things that you normally do each day is you have a look at what needs to be done. And we've got a few of my key tasks here that I'm usually involved in. And also I've got an overview task here, which Robbie, my VA, has filled in, and I have to review it because it's marked as a star. So I can actually go in and I can review the actual tasks after the person who's done them has marked them off complete. So I'll say that's complete, and there we go, that's marked off. Now one of the really beautiful things about the software is the reporting. Now if you're starting to run teams and you haven't got time to go through every little bit of detail that's currently out there, the system actually lets you set it up so you can record and track it. Now this actually becomes really, really good if you're offering service-based sort of products and services. In other words, you're providing services to your clients and customers, and you've got people doing that work. So obviously you want to make sure they get things done, and you want to have a quick overview each day and see how they're looking. So we give a nice basic overview here, and we can actually run more detailed reports once we get into the actual reporting system, and that's probably something for another demonstration. But obviously we can go through all the different titles and roles that we have in the business, and we can actually do full reporting on those. So how does it actually work? Well, it gives you the ability to basically structure an overview of your business. So you can break it into different departments, your administration, executive, and finance, and then you can set up the proposed roles that you're going to have in those departments to look after, make sure things actually get done. So we've got some basic stuff set up in here at the moment, and the special one is internal management reporting. And we like to keep that in there because that gets the guys to give us a weekly report, which then we can review and make sure they're doing what they're meant to be doing. So how do you set that up? We've actually set up a really simple interface. Once you jump into it, it makes quite a bit of sense. So we have the business unit section first up, and this lets you set up your different business units in your business. You can color code them for reporting, and then once you get into the actual business units, you can actually have a look at the different titles that are available there. And then those titles in themselves have a series of tasks that are then either set up to run cyclically or as needed in the actual system, where you can assign them to different people to make sure they get done. So that's a basic overview. Look, if you really want to find out more and you want an example of how you can actually set up the really exciting template system in here as well, so that you can actually structure a business and then have someone else use that when they actually sign into the system. In other words, if you're a consultant looking after businesses, you can set it up so that they can come in and actually have a pre-described set of processes on how to run their business, and then you can monetize that. Now, if any of that looked really interesting and you think you can use it for your business, or if the templating looks like something that could help you monetize what you're currently offering to your clients, then please book a time with me now to take you through a full demonstration and answer any questions. So do it now. Book a time with me.